On August the 24th, the custody of the Holy Land in Jerusalem received His Excellency Monsignor Bishop Erio Castellucci, Bishop of Modena, with 7 priests and 240 pilgrims who came from the Parish of Modena-Nonantola to present a statuette that represents the meeting of St. Francis with the Ayyubid Sultan Al-Kamel as a token of thanks and appreciation for the efforts of the Franciscan Friars. We hope, by thanking the Franciscan Friars, that this very great statuette of St. Francis can be an example to all of us and to all pilgrims, an example of encounter, exchange and living together. Today, 800 years after the meeting of St. Francis with the Sultan Al-Kamel, is a big feast for us. We in the Church of Modena are grateful to the custodians of the Holy Land and the Friars who always welcome us, do their utmost to provide the opportunity for meeting together, providing peace for pilgrims and the people of the Holy Land.
Per I pellegrini, per la gente di Terra Santa.
Il significato è questo, una speranza.
The message here is to provide hope in the possibility of dialogue despite everything, despite the reality that seems to be the opposite. We still talk today about many divisions, fights, conflicts and violence. We Christians must continue to believe and hope with Jesus and St. Francis in the importance of dialogue.
Nell'importanza del dialogo.
Despite the sensitivity of St. Francis's visit to the Ayyubid Sultan, it shows a daring decision, courage and openness of St. Francis to dialogue on the one hand, and the readiness of the Sultan to listen on the other. Today, 800 years later, His Holiness Pope Francis requests the intercession of the saint to renew the culture of peace and dialogue.
Diventerà l'occasione, questa raffigurazione dell'incontro tra San Francesco e il Sultano, di aiutare.
The meeting between St. Francis and Sultan Al-Kamel will also be an occasion to help the pilgrims who will come later to reflect on the importance of this meeting and on the fact that this way that St. Francis transmitted to us through the encounter with the Sultan is the way that we too must use here in the Holy Land. The dream of St. Francis was realized since 8 centuries, and it continues to be realized also thanks to this meeting.
Continua a realizzarsi anche e proprio grazie a questo incontro.
Sono giorni di grazia, giorni di gioia che culminano.
The days that were culminated with this meeting are days of grace and joy. Because the meeting between St. Francis and the Sultan represents a precious gift which brings an important message to all the young people of our diocese and to the whole world. A meeting which denotes love, peace and blessings for building a future of hope and love together.